Hi guys, Dan at Viking Aquatics UK. Just a quick update how the fish have been getting on. Doing really well. There's an Arowana there. So 2 more of the small Oscars have made it into the big tank now. So we already had the albino velvet had come into here. Now the young albino and the young black one I picked up in my last visit to the fish shop. I did in a video. They've both made it into here now already, so I'm really happy about that. They should grow a lot faster now. Mini marble stingray, she's doing really well. I called her Freya, I have, after the Viking god, with her being a female. Such a beautiful fish, really happy with her. Asian Arowana is really starting to show its gold now. It's beautiful. Peacock bass. Big gar. He's a Florida gar, he is. He's doing really well. And the Odo African pike there, just behind. The Bashirs are doing really well. Ray loves playing with them. There she is, she goes all over them, she does. All over the Bashirs. They seem to like it, they just lie there and let her do it. She's a right attention seeker as well, always coming to the front to see me. I absolutely love her, yeah. Lovely fish she is. I'm nearly finished decorating the fish room now, so I'll be able to put the Asian Arowana certificates and paperwork in the frames on the wall. I'm wanting to do that for ages, but did a move and then I wanted the walls decorated how I like them before I put them up so they don't get damaged. I kept them safe, the certificates, but they'll be going on the wall soon. The pothos is growing really well as well, so probably have the pothos going either side up the wall. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the fish room's going. That root ball's spreading out even further now. Because it's such a big tank, you don't really see how big it is on camera, but that root ball's massive. I've moved the power heads a little bit further away towards the front, just to give them that extra space to grow. It's one of the main tanks. Really happy now with how this is. I am going to add some wood back in, but I'm having to re-soak it so it sinks again, so it's not in the Asian Arowanas way floating at the top. But it's funny how I got all the tannins out of it, and then you let it dry out, you soak it again, you see the tannins coming out all over again. So I want to make sure all them tannins are out of there before I put it back in here. I've got a certain piece that's nice and big, but it's not going to take much of the floor print for the stingray. So the stingray I'll still have all the floor space, but there's some more features for the other fish. I actually had to take the Awaru out of this tank. It's been a little bit aggressive towards the stingray. Not really bad, just inquisitive. Pecked at its tail a couple of times and I wasn't willing to take the risk, so I had to take them out. But when you think all these predators in the tank, and it was the Awaru, that needed to be moved. The others are all living dead harmoniously together, but the Arowana might be big on its veg, but it was the beak on it. Whereas the Oscars, they'll take in something whole. The beak on the Arowana I had to watch, and because of that, I took Spot out, the red spot gold Severum. He's really well behaved, but I just didn't want to take the risk because he's got the same beak mouth, and I've been keeping an eye on the two Severums left, the young ones. The mouth brooding Liberafi, I think it's pronounced, and the green Severum. They will be moving in with the others eventually. And it's the main tank. I'll just flop over to the other main tank now. And there's the other main tank. Really happy with how this tank's going now as well. Now the sump's been running a bit. I've still got the externals on for the, because they're mature. But now the sump's been running a while. The water quality is getting much better in here. I'm really happy with it. Soon I'll be able to take the externals off and just add that media into the sump as well. It has already got a lot of media in the sump. Moving a bit closer. We've got the hybrid tiger shovelnose cross red tail there. Really playful. Always at the front asking for food then. There's the tiger shovelnose catfish. Such a beautiful fish. I've had him from tiny. I had him from about 1.5 inches long he was, and a couple of millimetre wide. It's grown so well. There's Big Bruce. The alpha of the Oscars. I call these two Ronnie and Reggie because they're always up to mischief. There's Arowana. I had to move into a true parrot. Got one of the tiger Oscars. One of the copper blacks. True parrot again. There's a red belly pacu playing. Two more big tiger Oscars. There's a jag as well. The young jag, the young Arowana, and the young black copper Oscar seem to have a little few squabbles now and again, like they're still picking a pecking order at the bottom of the hierarchy. It's funny how they're still bickering it out at the bottom. The top's all settled. Silver Arowana's doing really well. Settled into the tank now. He was a bit skittish. This is the side his drop eye's on. Shame about that, but I love him as mint. Stunning fish. The root ball on the pothos is getting big in here as well now. Not as big as the other one, but spreading well. It's actually a marbled pothos I have on this tank. A little bit rarer and it grows a little bit slower, which is a shame. I like the fast growing ones, so it's just nice and pretty, a different variation. Flash the flag tail. Still get the water a bit clearer really in here, but I've not even added Purigen yet, and I've hardly used filter floss with it. This is just from loads of media and sponges. But yeah, they seem to be doing really well now. The two red belly pacu might be going soon as well. I've got a couple of people interested in them. reached out to a few people. It's doing really well. Starting to love this tank as much as my other main tank now. Back to the other main tank. Set up another smaller tank at the minute as well, so I'll have the lights fitted into that hopefully tomorrow. Finish scaping that. It's got my small gold laser cores. It's got a few types of different groups of cores in there. My young dacnoid, some polar parrots that I've had older for a while now that I've rehoming for free to. I've given him one of my mates probably. I've had them for ages and I keep meaning to rehome and someone free just to make, you know, they're not something I really wanted to keep. So yeah, I'll be rehoming the polar parrots. They're getting to a good size now. When I meant to rehome them, they was like fry, but they're getting to a good size now. They'll be breeding themselves soon. So I'll let a few mates know in the group, or maybe do an advert and rehome them. Someone will be really glad of them. They're lovely fish. Recently got rehomed some tetras as well. A few other fish, just making space for what I've already got really, but a few ideas of a few fish I want to get in as well. But the two main tanks are staying like this for now. Them fish are going nowhere. I will be changing around a few things in the other tanks. If you want to like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot everyone who's already subscribed and everyone watching. The shine on the golden crossback there, it almost looks like a blue base, but it's not. Absolutely beautiful. Super high back golden crossback he is. Absolutely love him. There's the ray back at the front, over in again. She eats absolutely ravenous, she does. Really good eater. Might give her a little evening feed now, just a little bit of muscle. Such a beautiful fish. I love all my fish. The fire eel there peeking out of his house. His tail at the other end. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, bye bye for now.